Hi guys. Okay, so today we are talking tree. We're talking tree and lights. Lights are either amazing or they're causing you a lot of frustration. They have done me both things. I do believe that pre-lit trees are amazing. They're awesome. They're nice and easy. You bring them home and you plug them in, you fluff up the tree and you're ready to go. And they're beautiful and they're amazing until the lights go out. So I have learned over the years, many years, I've been doing my own Christmas trees for, oh crap, 44 years. My very own Christmas tree. So I've learned a lot and I want to share some of my wisdom with you. This was a pre-lit tree. When somebody mentions that they're getting rid of their pre-lit tree because it died, they're just getting rid of it, get it. I got this one. I got this one for free on Marketplace. Somebody just needed it gone. You have to have patience. Brought the tree home, set it up. It looked totally different than it does right now. And it's not fluffed and it's not shaped. But what I did is I put it up and I thought, okay, how am I going to do this? And I went and I got wire clippers. They're good, sturdy, strong. Tried it with scissors one time. You'll ruin a decent pair of scissors. Don't do it. Because at first, this was part of a light. Believe it. I wish I would have recorded when I was doing it. But it took me 5 hours. It did. Off and on, eating and taking breaks and everything else. It took about 5 hours to take off all the lights. I'm going to tell you that I think personally it was very much worth it. But what happened was these are wound so tight. They have a whole bunch of elves that's all they do is they wind. I can't do it now. They wind them so tightly around the branches and do such a great job. And you can't see any wires. You just see the lights. That it made it very difficult. My fingers, it was killing my fingers. So what I ended up doing was getting the wire cutters and I just go in and I would cut them, and these wire cutters are getting tired, and then I pull them off and I filled this garbage pail with lights. It was weirdly satisfying. Another thing I learned as I was doing all this is that they had wound, I think because all of a sudden the string got to the end and they had more branch, they would fold the branches in themselves. So it changed the shape of the tree. As I'm taking the lights off, this tree was getting a whole new shape and look. So I got very, very excited. I thought, okay, this is going to be really neat because we're going to get to know each other, me and the tree. And it's not fluffed. We still don't know exactly what it's going to look like. But I'm hoping for a spacious look, because on this particular tree we're going to be decorating right from the inside pole out. I think it's going to look glorious. But right now, today, we're just talking about light. So there's different ways of lighting your tree. There's no wrong way. Right? There's your way. It's what feels right. And I've done it different depending on my mood. I've done it different depending on my year. And I've done it different depending on the type of decor. And you're going to say, okay, how do I know how many lights to buy? I do 100 lights per foot. So this is like I'm 5'2". This is like a 7-foot tree. So it was 700 lights. And then I do an extra couple hundred or more. So I would buy 1,000 lights for this tree. I'd rather have more. You can always take it back, or there's always something else to light. Some people like to just drape the lights along around their tree, and you can do that. You can. If you only wanted lights just at the end of your tree, you wouldn't use as many. You could try that. Try it. You don't know if you don't like it or don't care for the look. I prefer not to have strings between branches. I prefer and it's all about preference, right? You get to do whatever makes you happy. I prefer when I'm decorating my tree and I'm taking it from one branch to another, I'll take it up one side, down the other side. I'll show you how I do it. And then up another branch, and I start that at the back. I like it when I can decorate the tree, put my hands in, look at this, and there's air, just air. I don't get this, right? You don't have that blockage. That's my preference. And yours is going to be yours. It belongs to you. You can do it however you want to do it. What I'm going to do, because I want to make this as easy as possible for putting away as well, and I don't want to necessarily light it next year. I mean, you can put your lights on and then take them all off. But if I do this the way I'm thinking, I think it's going to work out really well. What we're going to do, this particular tree is in 4 sections. We got 1, 2, 3, and then the bottom one, 4 sections. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the tree apart, put the lights on 1 section at a time, because then when we take it apart, we just have to reach inside, unplug the lights, take the top section off, and the lights are going to stay on. And that way, next year when we put the tree together, it is going to be so much easier. Oh, there's another little pre-lit section. We're going to take those off. First thing you do is you're going to want to take look at this, all of these stickers off. So I always keep the boxes with the extra lights. I keep them together and pack them away in the bin with all the Christmas stuff. But look at all these. Read them, get knowledgeable about what they say, what they mean, and then cut them off. Cut them off, because you don't want to look in your tree at all your beautiful decorations and see these ungodly stickers, right? All these warnings. Another thing you're going to want to do is these lights will have a wire keeping them together. Most of them do. This one might not. Yes, it does. It's got 2. Okay, so you go in and you take this wire off. See this? Take this wire off. Oh, spectacular. It is the color of the tree. And we're going to use this to either attach tighter the lights to the tree, or to help us put some decorations together. So always keep those. I have them in my Christmas tree toolbox. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this tree apart. Right, it's not fluffed. So I wonder what it's going to look like when it's all done. I'm so excited. Okay, so we're going to take it apart in sections, and we're going to go to the bottom. Look at me go. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. Woohoo! Okay, and we're going to do 1 section at a time, and then we're going to see what it looks like. And I think the next little section, oh, check this out. Look at this. See, this will show how tightly they're wound. This is from the pre-lit way, and it's right around the inside pole and around, and I've cut them, just pull them out. Find more of those. Okay. Those elves do such a great job. Such a really, really good job. Okay, so we're going to do it in sections. We are going to start with the bottom. And look at this, you guys. Those little elves. See how tight this is? I think I might have to cut that out. Oh my gosh, I got to show. This is such a great opportunity to show you how tight they are. Okay, so see how they do such a beautiful job. You can't even see any wires. They're very good elves. They're very good elves. So then, but they're really hard to get off. So you go in and I cut it, unwind it. Look at that. Look how much is wound around there. Oh my gosh, I would love to see how it's all done actually. And, oh, here we go. We're going to follow this one around. This is amazing. How perfect is this? See, you didn't have to. See, and then it stops because that's how tight it is. So I take this in again. Watch your finger, right? That could have hurt. And now we got 2 sections we got to follow through here. And there, oh, garbage. Okay. And get this one off. Oh, those elves do such a good job. And let's see if we can follow this. And I'm going to cut this off again. Get rid of it. And then it goes over to another branch. Check it out. So you have to be patient. I wouldn't want to be doing this on Christmas Eve. If you're a Christmas Eve tree decorator person, I would not suggest this. But this can save you a whole lot of money if you're on a budget. I've always been on a budget. Okay, so let's take a set of lights. And these ones are not coming. I gotta make sure I don't cut these one off. But I'm gonna run this up there, first branch, through the first branch, so you don't have lit lights laying on the ground, right? We're gonna end up with another extension cord wound up the pole, but not right now. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we are going to start the center pole. So much easier because the tree's not put together, right? And I am going over and under and over and under, and I'm trying to keep it rather taut, right? Because I teach it, no. I'm trying to keep it rather taut because I don't want to have wires hanging down like this. That's my preference, right? I don't want to have, you know, the wires hanging down like that. I want to pull them tighter. And if we can, ooh, look at this, see? Look at how that extended that branch. And I'm going to wind them around and back. This is when you're going to get familiar with your tree. I would highly suggest that you have some nice Christmas music playing, that you're not trying to get dinner ready at the same time. It's just you and your tree time. You're going to become familiar with it, right? So that's highly what I suggest. So we're going to go up one side of the branch, and we're going to go down another side of the branch. Excellent. Very good. So what we're going to do is we're going to speed it up right now. Okay, so here we get to the end of a row. So what we're going to do is don't be intimidated by where it stops. Because of the color, we can make this work, and we can hide it by decorations. Okay, so then first thing we do the cutting off before we put it on the tree. All right, so we've got them all off. Okay, so what we're going to do, this is not in the best, it's not in the preferred area for the connection, but it is what it is. So then we connect them, verify that these new ones are working. Then we're going to wrap a branch around that to hide the connection. It's perfect. And then we've got all kinds of decorations that are going to help us do that. Okay, so let's continue. Oh, life just got interesting, as it does. I love that. Okay, so as I was doing this, my phone rang, and I was very, very excited because it was my baby brother calling, and same baby brother that when we were growing up threw a dart at my head and it stuck right, it stood out before it fell. Anyway, I absolutely adore him. We're over the whole dart incident. So stuff does come up as we're working on a project. We have a schedule and we have things that we want to get done, and sometimes it's just worth going off schedule. Then we're going to get ready to put the next piece on and do it. Before we do that, we are going to fluff the tree. So then I'm going to be pulling out the branches, going for the look that I'm looking for. If I want to push down on some of these, because I might want it down a little bit lower. I want to make sure we have space in this tree for the type of decorations that we're going to be putting on it. I'm kind of excited. And don't be afraid of trees that aren't pre-lit. Don't be afraid of being the pre-lighter. The pre-lighter. You can light your own tree. You the boss, and then it's going to be the way you want to. But right now we're going to become Speedy Gonzalez. I'm going to finish lighting this. I'm going to then separate all the branches, get it all looking the way I want it to. Then we're going to put the next piece on, and we're going to continue. You're always planned for more lights. When they're on sale, buy a whole bunch of them. Make sure they're all the same hue if you want to use them on the same tree. Like if they're cool or they're warm or if they're frosted, whatever. So I am fluffing as I go along. I'm gonna fluff when I get, majority of the fluffing with this one I'm learning is going to be when I see what the final shape is supposed to be. And we can make it what we want it to be. So now what we're going to do is we're going to use our straight, and we're going to add the third section on, and then we get to light it and see how far our lights are going to go. Okay, so, this one's lighter. This is lighter. Even us old ladies can do this one. Okay, so we're going to stick it in the hole there, slide it on down. oh my gosh, you guys, I wasn't liking this tree very much at the beginning. And we're like dating. And I like it more and more all the time. And adjusting the shape that had been slightly distorted by lights before. And as I've gotten older, my taste in trees have changed, shape of trees. Well, because there was a day where the thought of having an artificial tree broke my heart. Like it had to be a real tree, it had to be a real tree. And it was Scotch pine back in the day because I lived in the Rockies in Canada here, but it was in the Rockies. Right now I'm in Eastern Canada, we're in Ontario, used to be in Alberta. And we had always had real trees. The idea of having an artificial one broke my heart. As the years went on and decorations started changing and lighting was changing and the time of year and all the needles and the fire hazards and the little kids and we went to 2 trees. So we had a real one and an artificial one. And I started noticing that the kids were spending more time adoring the artificial one and I was having more fun with it. And now, when I have a chance to enjoy a real tree, I decorate it a little bit differently. Ooh, maybe this year we'll have to do a real one just to see what we would do different. Anyway, my husband would say, put that in your idea book, Karina. All right, guys, I am so happy that you guys are doing this with me today. It is so much nicer to have a friend doing this. And I love the space and the breath. Let's light her up. Okay. Okay, so now we're on the fourth section, the last for this beautiful tree. And so we've got the extension cord that has been strung up this center. This is the second port that we have for the tree. And remember, we've done the lighting in such a way that when we take the tree apart, we just have to unplug from the extension cord down the middle, and we can take the sections apart and all the lights are going to stay in place. So next year, I am not going to have to do this. It's magical. And as I've been working with it, the way the branches are laid out, and you can see all the way through, it's like a department store tree. Like when you go in and that's how it's done. And it just makes you feel magical. Now, if this is your first year doing a tree, and it can be an investment, we've saved a whole bunch of money because we got this tree on Marketplace for free because the lights had gone out, and we showed how it's a day of effort to take all the lights off. Pretend this was your first year. You spent a couple $100 on lights, but you didn't spend anything on the tree. You rescued the tree. Pat yourself on the back. A gift to yourself was the lighting. Now, if you're planning ahead, watch for lighting sales. Go to your local Bibles for Mission store. Go to, we're going to put a tie around that one to hold it there. Hold on a second. Go to your local Bibles for Mission. Go to your Salvation Army. Go to any of your secondhand stores. Your church might have, people are giving away stuff like this all the time. Go there and just buy up lots of lights. Buy up lots of lights. So you might be able to save some money there. So what we're doing with these ties, right? Remember that we took off of the lights? We are going to be wrapping them around the sections where it's a little bit looser than you want it. Most of it, as we're decorating, we are going to be able to cover it with decor. That's what we're going to do. Sometimes you're going to get a little casually like this, like little pieces will fall out. It's okay. It's all right. You're not going to miss it. All right, let's go into Speedy Gonzales again and see what this tree is going to look like, because it's going to be done in moments. If this was your first tree and you want to spend time collecting ornaments through the years, you don't have to have a decor style, but you just want to have a beautiful tree, you could stop at this point